guys, this is Free Play Frenchie. Welcome back to another one take video. This topic is today, wow, that was a really bad sentence. The topic today is dealing with a breakup, and so soon after Valentine's Day. Sad story to start this video off. I once accepted the girlfriend offer, will you be my girlfriend offer, on Valentine's Day when I was in high school, when I was about year 8, year 9, because the guy asked me on Valentine's Day, and although I didn't like him, I actually said yes because I felt really bad. That didn't last very long. So, dealing with a breakup. I have dealt with a few breakups in my time, all for different reasons, all with different people. So I thought maybe I'd offer some advice, and if you are going through a tough time, maybe some of this advice can help you. So, to start you off with a little bit of context, some of my breakups have happened for good reasons. Some were very sad, some I cried, some I didn't. And I might touch on breaks as well, actually. Let me just make a little note here. And what I think of breaks and whether they're any good. Spoiler, they're not. That's just my opinion. But, yeah, okay. So, you've obviously gone through a breakup with someone. And you're probably hurting quite a lot. If you're not hurting, if you're not that bothered, then that's okay. Don't feel bad. You know, some people deal with these ones differently. Some people deal with breakups differently. If you are hurting, what you need to do is kind of take some time to make yourself feel better. It's a bit of a grieving process with the end of relationships, and I've certainly realised that. You just need to take some time to be gentle to yourself, and obviously you will have to deal with the memories that reoccur sometimes, and then you'll want to burst into tears again and stuff. But every day will make it better. Every day you'll feel better. It will get slightly better. Think about it that way. Our bodies, funnily enough, do regenerate. They heal themselves over a long period of time, but they do. And when you break up with someone, if you're really badly hurt, just remind yourself that you're a strong, capable person who can do anything, and you're better than this. And also that, you know, every single day your wound will get a little bit smaller, and as long as you don't exacerbate it with smoking or with, I don't know, I know some people will smoke, but I mean like drugs or drinking or making it worse for yourself or texting them when you go out to drink, as long as you don't make it worse that way, then you should be fine. I've got to try and be quick because I've only got 9 minutes worth of video on my phone. This is annoying. So just remember, and also remember why you broke up. You know, what was going wrong? Were they treating you badly? Did you do something wrong? If you did something wrong, that's fair enough. If you feel really bad, I understand that. But also remember that you probably did it because you weren't happy in the first place. I'm talking about cheating here. Cheating is a whole other ball game entirely, and I probably needed 5 videos to talk about the ins and outs of cheating. But if you did something wrong, either like you missed a birthday and they ended it with you or anything like that, it wasn't a priority for you. Why wasn't it a priority for you? Because maybe your priorities need to change, because maybe they weren't a big enough deal to you, in which case you're in the wrong relationship anyway. Anyway, so when it comes to dealing with a breakup, take some time, grieve, just let yourself have that period of sort of mourning maybe, and then you'll start to feel better. Every day you'll start to feel better. Give yourself time before considering getting back together. I've never got back with someone ever, I don't think, after a breakup, because I've always thought it ended for a reason, and I've always thought, you know what, this isn't the right person. When it comes to breaks, I'll admit that when I was about 16, I agreed to a break. My boyfriend came round, attempted to break up with me, and I was so shocked by what he was doing. I was like, you're insane, this isn't going to work, you don't know what you're doing, and we agreed on a 3-week break. And it was horrible. The next day I couldn't stand it. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know where I stood within the relationship. So the afternoon of the next day, I texted him and I was like, you know what, I'm done. And that's how it ended. A couple of weeks later, he completely regretted it and wanted me back, but I wasn't game for that. I didn't want to do that. So you need to really take some time as well, I would say, before considering breaking up with someone, just to make sure you know what you're doing and you don't want to do anything rash. And when you are considering getting back together, consider first why you broke up in the first place. What's going to change when you get back together? Are they going to actually do what they say they're going to do? Are they going to change, or are you going to change? Can you commit to that? Is your life going to be better with them in it, or do you need to take some time back and actually think about you, what you need to be doing? You know, if you think you're not in the right place for a relationship now, you've got to consider that before you decide getting back into a relationship with somebody. And do you see a future with them? Because you don't want to get back into a relationship with someone if you can't actually see yourself marrying them someday. I mean, not that marriage is everything, but I mean, if you can't see your relationship going somewhere, if you can't see yourself living together, or you can, but you're like, oh, but he hasn't got a job, or he's got no money, or she's got no money, and she hasn't really got the conviction I want, she's not as ambitious as I am, either of those things. Can you see a future working with them? Because if you can't, getting back with them is a very temporary fix that people like to do. Usually when people break up, they want the pain to go away. They miss them, they want them back. But you can miss someone without really wanting to get back with them. I realise I'm talking very fast. I've had a lot of experience with this breakups, and it's only because I have two wonderful sisters that have taught me so much that I've been able to deal with the breakups in the best way that I have. My first breakup after my first love was awful. I felt awful. I missed him so much. I was really lonely. But then the next boyfriend I had was 10 times better than that. And what's funny about your first love is that you often think, I'm never going to get better than this. No one can ever be better than this person. And you can find that anywhere in your relationships. But if the relationship fails, then maybe you will find someone who's better than that, who does all those things and more. And that's possible as well. Does this person make you a better person? Do they support your dreams? Do they talk to you about your dreams? Do they make you want to do better? Do they make you want to be kinder or more confident? Some people are just with people because it's comfortable and because it suits them for the time being, or they have a position they really envy, or it kind of works and you get on well and you're friends and it's nice and you share a group of friends. But if they're not actively trying to make you the kind of person you want to be, or you're not really enjoying their company all the time, almost like a best friend. I do stand by the fact that your partner should be your best friend, really. You can talk to them about everything. And if they don't make you that kind of better person you want to be, is that the person you want to be getting back with? And also, you should also consider the same if you have the same values. If you're thinking about a long-term relationship with this person, then, talk about how you raise kids. Does either of you believe in smacking kids, for example? Do you have the same discipline kind of ideas? Or do you both believe in marriage? Does either of you want to get married? These kind of things. I mean, if you've already been out with them once as a partner, then I'm assuming that you know these things already. But if you don't, then consider these things before getting back with them. In short, sorry, I talked a lot there. Breakups can be messy, and I would say you really want to focus on not saying anything you'll regret, as in like texting them when you're drunk. And I really think space can be good. I had one breakup that hurt me a lot, and one friend suggested that I go 30 days without talking to them at all. I couldn't do that personally. I'm very much about killing that awkwardness, and I love being friends with my exes because I still think I've shared something with them, and I want to continue talking to them. Not having them in my life would be a bit strange to me. So but that might work for you. Maybe saying to yourself, right, 30 days, I'm not going to say anything to them. I'll tell them that I'm not going to do it, and then that's it. And kill the communication and give yourself that time to heal. And just be aware that when those first few days after you break up, you're going to feel your worst. You're going to feel the most raw, you're going to feel the most hurt, you're going to feel the most angry. Those are the days to keep stum. Because you'll say something in the heat of the moment you don't realise. And it could be that, oh my God, I love you, I want to get back with you, I can't be without you. And then a week later you're together and you're thinking, maybe it wasn't actually a good idea. Maybe we should have just gone our separate ways. So I'm going to cut this video here now because I've talked for too long and too much and I'm rambling, and I've only got like 1 minute left to talk anyway because my phone's rubbish. But those are some things to consider. If you want any more info or advice, DM me on my Instagram because I'm always there and I'd love to talk to you about it. And I've dealt a lot with relationships and maybe have some interesting advice / funny things to tell you and make you feel better. Whatever happens, remember that you deserve the best, that you're amazing as you are. No one should ever try and change you, and you deserve to be happy in the best way possible, whether it's with this person or with somebody else. Okay, so bear that in mind. There we go. Thank you for joining me, guys. Be cool, be kind, and I will see you in the next episode.